What's up, guys? It's Intense Investor coming at you again for another episode on my YouTube channel. I want to talk a little bit about Bitsgap, and I want to go over 5 reasons why I believe Bitsgap is the #1 trading bot out of any trading bot. And I think it's better than Crypto Hopper, 3 commas, any of the other ones like Pionex, Moodrex, that's another one. So I'm going to go over these 5 reasons. I did some thinking about it and was able to come up, with some pretty good reasons why I believe it's the best one. It's pretty much the only one I'm using at the moment. I do use Crypto Hopper a little bit, but I'm only running a fake money account on it at the moment. So let's get into it. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the support. And also be sure to ring that notification bell. Thank you. So I was able to pinpoint 5 of the best reasons that you might want to use Bitsgap and why I think it's the best bot out of all the crypto trading bots out there. I think it's the most consistent type of bot due to it being a grid bot. Other bots use technical analysis. Crypto Hopper, 3 commas has some bots that use technical analysis. Those bots can possibly buy the bottom of a dip. So if the market just keeps going down and down and down, the market could get very, very low before the bot does any kind of trading. With the Bitsgap bot, it's always buying and it's always selling. And there's always up and down movements in the market, like very small, minor movements. But the bot's able to always make bot profit off of that. I prefer using USDT pairs over BTC or ETH quote pairs. You got a base and a quote currency in each pair. The first number is the base currency, not number. The first crypto is the base currency. The second crypto is the quote currency. So the quote currency I prefer is USDT. It's a stable coin, so hence the name, it's more stable. I prefer using that one. If the bot, if the price goes up, it'll sell. If it goes down, it buys. It's really simple. And you can set up to almost 200 grid levels on BINANCE. Like KUCOIN and KRAKEN allow about 100 grid levels. But that's really, really nice. That means it gives you a wide range of flexibility that the bot can always buy and sell as long as it's on that grid. I do recommend setting the grid wide and not so narrow, so when we experience these rapid market drops and rises, you'll be able to fully take advantage of that situation, and the bot will always be buying and it'll always be selling. And Bitsgap's always improving the bot and its capabilities. Like, I'll notice little things with the grid, the way they've tweaked it sometimes, where they've taken something out that might not have been beneficial. They've talked about adding a trailing down feature. They do some new bots, like a futures bot, which I don't mess with that. Some people might be interested in it, but as a U.S. citizen, I can't use regular Binance. I can use BINANCE US, I can use KUCOIN, KRAKEN. Those are the 3 I recommend if you're interested in any of those exchanges. I do got links in the description. But those are the 3 I recommend if you're American, because I've tested a lot of them, but those are the 3 I feel the safest with, like most secure with my crypto. So, possibly not losing it. So, moving on. What's the number 2 reason that Bitsgap is the best trading bot, crypto trading bot, in all the interwebs, as BitBoy might say? Well, it's better than just hodling your crypto. If you hodl your crypto, then you don't have a bot that's trading it. There's a good chance if it's a good crypto, you're going to make money if the market goes up. But if the market goes down, you might also lose a good amount of money. If you're running that crypto pair, like say Cardano, which is ADA against USDT, then as the market goes up, it's going to sell. As it goes down, it's going to buy more. So when you get these little fluctuations, the bot's always buying and selling and making little profits that you would not have had if you would have just been hodling your crypto. So I've also seen this described kind of just how I described it by Bitsgap themselves also. So it's actually better to run like a bot on your crypto pair, or on your crypto, and to run it, like buy USDT, then buy a certain amount of a good coin, like Theta, ADA, Matic, BTC, ETH, coins that are going to go up in the future. That way, if they do go low and they drop off your grid, then for sure they're probably going to go back up. Don't run like crap coins, because some of those might go down and they might stay down forever. So you minimize your risk by running good coins and good pairs. So just remember that. There's always fluctuations in the market. The bot's always going to make money off those rapid fluctuations. That's the beauty of the grid bot. Let's see, I got a typo. Versus a pure technical analysis bot that waits for the bottom to start buying. So if you're just running a pure technical analysis bot that runs, like when the RSI gets high and when it gets low, or the MACD crosses or something like that, it's going to be missing a lot of like small opportunities on each of those grid levels that it could be making a profit. So that's something to think about when you think about a grid bot like Bitsgap versus a technical analysis bot, like Crypto Hopper, 3 Commas. I think they have grid bots, and they also have TA bots. Moodrex, Pionex is a grid bot. I think there's a bunch of bots out there. There's so many bots that can confuse the heck out of you. But Bitsgap has a huge following, and I think they have a huge following for a reason, is because their bot works so well. And like I said, they're always finding better ways to tweak their bot to make it better for anybody that uses it. And they'll probably keep that up in the future. The more it grows, the more money they'll have to develop it and research better ways for the bot to make more money. Pretty interesting concepts and pretty cool stuff, honestly. So my next point is Bitsgap is a set it and forget it type of bot. I check mine every day, but I'm not checking it like every 10 or 15 minutes. Like I said, use good coins. Top 10 or 20 in the market is what I recommend. You can go to CoinMarketCap, or you can go to CoinGecko. You can see which coins are in the top, market cap, have the most volume in the past 24 hours, the largest market cap. Those coins tend to stay up at that level once they get there, because they're good projects, they have good teams, they have a lot of good things planned for future developments. So no matter, what happens in the market, it always goes up and down. It's the nature of the beast. Bitsgap was invented to maximize gains from this. It's able to find order from disorder. So everything's pretty much disorderly. So trying to make order out of disorder, trying to make money out of a lot of hectic situations, the market's very hectic. You want to make money from that. So the bot tries the best it can to take advantage of all the ups and downs. That's what it's doing. So moving on. Another thing I really like about Bitsgap is the great trading interface. It might be the best feature of Bitsgap. It allows you to trade multiple exchanges from one location. So you can have like KUCOIN, BINANCE, KRAKEN, Pionex, Gate.io. You can have 5 different, or as many exchanges you want to use that they offer set up, and you can place buy orders, sell orders, both market, limit orders. you can place those independently outside of what the bot is doing. So it's a pretty cool feature. I think that's one of the best features of Bitsgap, because a lot of times I go in there and I'll just buy coins from a lot of the USD profit that I make with the bot. You know, it's a great way. You can just go in there, you know, if you want to buy some coins from one location, you can reach all your exchanges that you're linked to with those API keys. So that's kind of the beauty with API keys that link from your exchange to Bitsgap. It lets you connect to all those from one location. So I do recommend, though, that you have two-factor authentication enabled on your account for security reasons. It's very important. You don't want to get hacked. You don't want somebody getting in your account and screwing around in there and messing things up, or selling coins, or whatever, you know, because they could still cause some chaos, if you know what I mean, if you catch my drift. So the last point I want to go over, it's one of the lowest price bots. If you consider you're getting like 15 bots for a little over $100, and you also get a 14-day free trial, and you know, you can use more bots, like 15 bots on the bigger pro account, to lower your risk. You know, like if 10 of your bots are doing good and 5 of your bots are doing, you know, not so good, but they might come up later, then you've minimized your risk because you spread your capital out amongst more bots across 15 bots instead of like 5 bots or 2 bots on the other subscriptions that you can buy. I did put on here, if you want to use my referral link, that's cool. I put it in the description, and I always put it in the first pinned comment. One thing I wanted to mention, if you're an American citizen or any other citizen in the world for that matter, I'd recommend using the following exchanges with Bitsgap. I always put my referral links to these exchanges: KUCOIN, KRAKEN, BINANCE US. I've tested a lot of exchanges, but these 3 I found to be the best exchanges that I've came across so far, and the ones that I recommend the most. So if you are interested in using them, you know, use my referral if you don't mind. I'm not trying to push it or shill it off on you, but that's that. You know, if you want to, that's fine. So let's go over to Bitsgap on my dashboard. Let's see how things have been running. I've been wanting to show you guys, you know, my profit levels, because the market hadn't really been that great with all the Elon tweets and you know, just stuff going on. China banning crypto, just things of that nature. Mark Cuban, you know, Mark Cuban invested in a blame exit scam, that Iron Finance. That probably put a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths, because now he's bad mouthing, you know, crypto a little bit. But you know, he's got to understand the risk too that he's getting into. But anyway, I don't want to blabber on too much, but if you're interested, yeah, check out my link. 14-day free trial. You can try it out. If you don't like it, you don't got to sign up. But I got a feeling you will like it, you know. And I always try to remember to enter, you know, if you don't enter in the low parts of the market, don't sell when the market drops. Just let your bot keep running. Give it some time. Give it a month. And I about guarantee you the market will come back up. Yeah, it's hard to guarantee that, but we're still in a bull market. We're still in a bull cycle. Just give it some time. You know, let it react. See what happens. So guys, here we are on my Bitsgap dashboard. As you can see, I've actually made $6,045, which is 25% out of the original $23,000 in capital that I invested. Now, I have had a lot of people contacted me saying that the way I've been describing this is totally wrong, but I don't really agree with you, because in my past videos, I did point out that the bot profit is independent of this change number, which includes the bot profit. So this change right here, this percentage, includes this, say, 16% profit for Ethereum. So if you don't watch the whole video, you're probably not going to get it. You know, maybe you got ADD or you need to take your medication or whatever. But, you know, real men watch till the end. Just remember that. If you skip through the video, you're going to miss the important stuff. So try to watch the whole video, please. I beg you. Just want to throw that out there for y'all naysayers. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying, this change includes the bot profit. So I'm still positive here, but if I waited for my original investment, so say I invested $1,400, I can click on this chart and you know, right now I got 1,366. If that number gets back up to 1,400, I'd break even. So I'm still not losing because the bot profit that I've made, if you add this 1,366 plus the 91, is greater than the original $1,411 that I've invested, and it's 3% greater than the $1,411 I invested. So that's how you look at it. If you add the 1,366, which is the total in the open orders and a base in the open orders and the quote in open orders, if you add the 91 to the 1,365, that's 3% greater than the total original investment of 1,411. So that's how that works. I understand what I'm talking about there. If you didn't understand before, go back, rewatch the video, you know, try to let it sink in there. But anyway, not trying to be rude, but I get a lot of people, like, even posting on my website, like, you know, you didn't explain that right. See, you got to look at bot profit. Bot profit is independent, right? It's independent. The bot's doing its thing. The market drops. It fluctuates a little bit. The bot makes money, right? It's making USDT. So at the same time, your investment, you know, it might have dropped, right? But the bot's still making profit, still making USDT. So someday, hopefully, when that negative investment amount gets back up to where it originally was, you're going to be back even, plus you're going to have your bot profit on top of that. So that's the best way to look at it. And let's say we go into ADA USDT here. So the bot profit's been 23%. The change is only 1.2%. So that means my investments went down from when I originally started the bot, right? Because the total is actually 1.22%. So let's look at this real quick. So the 7809 plus the 2603, you know, that ends up being about 1.2% greater than the $11,060 I originally invested. So, you know, you got to add these two together, and then that tells you it's that much more than what you originally invested. That's one way to look at it. Most of the grid steps I'm running right now, I think I'm between around 1%, 1.16. Yeah, usually around 1% is what my grid steps are, and that is this number. When you look at it, the amount of space between your grids, the profit that you're going to make, that's the percentage. The grid step is what they call it. And if you notice it, Bitsgap has made the upper levels on the grid a little bit farther apart. And I think what that means is if you get a sudden pump, the grids are farther apart, so it's going to be able to catch the profit a lot quicker. They used to be closer together when I first started using this, but I have noticed that Bitsgap's made these upper levels farther apart than these lower levels, which are tighter. They probably did some testing and they've realized that you know, if they space out the upper levels, if you get a pump, you know, the bot will make more profit or be able to even make profit and catch those grids, you know, as the market is shooting up. So like I said, you know, I went over those 5 reasons why I think Bitsgap's the best bot. I do think it's the best bot to use. I highly recommend it. Feel free to use my referral link if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. You know, but if you watch my video and this is the first time you've learned about Bitsgap, you know, sign up. Try the 14-day free trial. You don't got nothing to lose. If you go to Bitsgap.com, go to pricing. You can get the free trial, 14-day free trial with 15 active bots for only $110 a month. So, I mean, that's not a bad gig at all. It's not bad at all. And it's worth it. And you get unlimited trades from those 15 bots. And when you get to amounts like 20,000 and up, you're going to be trading more than $1 million in volume, because these grid bots, they trade a lot. I mean, look at the number of transactions, 1,000, 5,600, 2,600, 4,000, 1,800. I mean, it's just a lot of transactions. So keep that in mind. Just want to go over some stuff here. Just the bot's still running great. We're still in a bull market. There's been some bad news, but I don't think this bull market's finished. There's too much institutional investors coming into the space. Michael Saylor is going to buy another $1 billion of Bitcoin. Once we get through this little bit of FUD, it's just a cycle. Things happen in cycles. Things happen on the normal curve in life. They go up, they go down, they come back up. That's life. The stock market does the same thing. So just hang in there. Keep trading. We're going to be all right. But anyway, that's all I got to share for tonight. And be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. I get a lot of viewers that don't like or subscribe, but I notice they keep viewing my channel. Maybe like 60 or 70% of viewers don't subscribe. So be sure you subscribe, like the channel, hit the notification bell. I truly appreciate it. I really do like the support. I'm on here just trying to share what my results have been. That's pretty much it, because I'm excited about it. I'm as excited about crypto as anybody else. So glad to share what I can. And again, thanks for your guys' support, and I will holla at you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.